Okay, so another 7 Days to Die build video. Definitely need to commit this one to memory. So I've created what I believe is my ultimate luxury base. I've put just about everything I can in now. I've played with so many of the Alpha 20 shapes now, and I think I finally got it. I think I've finally nailed it. I mean, it's definitely what I would want from a base. I've gone all out on everything for luxury. I mean, I did a luxury one on Craigie Baby server, and that was really nice. I mean, it had the pool and everything, so I was really chuffed with it. But typical fog rolls in, just as I'm trying to land. Yeah, so I was really pleased with it. Um, and there was a few people watching. I mean, mostly I do these videos to commit these to my own memory more than anything. So that I remember them. Oh, good grief, trees. Because my memory isn't great. Secondly, I want to be able to see what I've done um, more than anything. How high am I? So that way it gives me an idea of what I built and even rough dimensions. There we are. So even rough dimensions of the build. Also, in building this, it's given me an idea of how much it would cost as well if I want to pursue this. Now, as I said, I've put an awful lot of time and effort into this. An awful lot of materials as well went into this, so it's proved more than interesting. So as you can see, large helipad, which I actually managed to land on. Yay! Go me! In fog as well. Not bad for a partially blind person. Or was it luck? Anyway, let's head down. You can see drawbridge up there. Thankfully, it's not open this time. So let's head down. So as you can see, I've built a ramp all the way down. I was testing to see whether I could build slightly under mountains, because obviously under mountains give you the greatest depth and keep you away from the zombies. Great stuff. Yeah, I've got my name up there again because like you know, nobody knows. It's a single player. How arrogant. Anyway, yeah, I wanted to see because a number of times I built bases underneath mountains because it gives you the greatest depth. But here's the problem with that. You go under the mountains and it caves in on you, not the outside of the mountain. Visually it remains the same, but the inside of the mountain just caves in on you, and you're completely screwed because it drops in on you. Zombies drop in on you. You have masses of problems. So I've used that ramp. I've actually dug down into just on the edge of the mountains because I wanted the elevated land, but without the real issues. Game stuttering a bit. Right, let's just give it a test because obviously, like I said, I've got automated systems there. Come on. It's going to struggle a bit up here. Oh, almost. I wish I'd built that landing just a touch bigger. There we go. Come on. Come on. No doubt I'm going to crash on the way back though. Come on. There we go. Right, so let's turn around, head back. Yeah, avoid the iron ore. Now let's see if we can. This is going to straighten up. There we go. I've got 2 SMG auto turrets on the outside just in case zombies decide that they want to come and bunk with me. It's like this is just no. I don't want any roomies, okay? It's a great way of stopping, isn't it? The ramps still aren't brilliant for this. I've got a gentle slope going here. I mean, I think it's the 60 wedge tips instead of the actual ramps, so it shouldn't be too bad. But it's still not perfect. So as per usual, I have oh dear. know what, I'm going to end up deserting the car at this point. Can I get in? Oh my goodness, there you go. 5 minutes of video of me trying to park. Jeez. Okay, well, got in there. As per usual, I've done the full decorations, you know, signs on the wall, posters. I went the whole hog. I mean, this was a single player game originally and I started playing, but I wanted to test things out and see. I'm already playing on another server with my friends anyway. I thought this would just be a perfect test ground. So in here I've got it all powered by the Oak Raven power stuff. It's the generators. Now it uses the Oak Raven power cells, batteries and generators, which as you can see has more fuel in it and also gives more power. Of course, to create those things you actually have to go and harvest specific rocks over in the wasteland, so it's not like you can just have them and have all the goodies. It does make it a bit of an adventure. And this one, oh, that generator, it's like standing next to a 747. It's, I gotta admit, knocking on the noise. So let's have a look. Anyway, you know, I'm using, like I said, I'm using V-Dub's vehicles. You can see I've got all the vehicles down here. I really wanted a big underground garage. Of course I don't drive all the vehicles, but I just love having them. The vehicles are brilliant. So anyway, storage. You know, I've done the usual. I've got storage here, all nicely, neatly labelled, you know, ready to put, you know, your materials and stuff in there. I think there's enough boxes there. You know, enough names and tags on there. Seems pretty good. I've already put stuff in there, and I did have a little play around while I was on here, testing out vehicles and just generally messing about. I'm also using the A20 tactical weapons, so I went for a bit of a field test. I did enjoy checking those out. Right, so here we go. Workshop. It's, what would you expect of a workshop? Forges, benches. It's the Alpha 20 tactical weapons bench for making all the new ammo and all the new weapons, which you have to find schematics for. So I really quite like that. It just means that you're not stuck with the usual sort of shotguns and rifles and things. It adds a bit of variety, a bit of choice. I've used Intensity's unnecessary but beautiful mod as well for decorations, PhD bigger backpacks, and also PhD better lights. Because again, with my eyesight, I really do love the PhD better lights. They kick out a lot more light and make it a lot easier for me to see. Right, so before we have a better look around, oh, for crying out loud, you're whining. Always hungry. Right, so let's go over here. First of all, the luxury area. Oh my goodness, that generator. Right, let's turn the lights on. The luxury area. Let's have a look. Right, so as we go in, I've mixed it up quite a bit here. I've put some archways in. I've changed roofs and ceilings, messing about with the Alpha 20 shapes again. Look, they're brilliant. Now with a bit of painting, I've left the PhD blocks here. You know, you can attach many wirings and stuff. It comes with the better lights. You can have a lot more connections to them, and they run wireless so that you don't see the wires. I love that mod. I can't stand having wires dangling everywhere. But I've left them visible, so otherwise I have a nightmare trying to find them and light them up. So here, I tried to find a fountain or a well or something that would decorate the centre. Anyway, I couldn't find one. There is actually water down there, believe it or not. You can't really see it though. And obviously I put that little pink circle around there again, playing about with the shapes. A couple of lights, so yeah, pretty good. Again, I wanted to find some little trees to put in there, but no, just no. Bench for sitting in, just a nice little end area really. Spawned in a couple of vending machines because it just felt right there. Anyway, after a long day in the zombie wasteland, here we go. Open. Excuse me. It's the bar. Let's have a look in here. Here we go. It's what you would expect. Tables, chairs, a few posters up on the walls. You know, for people to basically just, you know, sit down, chill out, have a drink. Satellite dish up there. emergency broadcast system. Alert, zombies incoming. I mean, down here you're mostly safe from zombies, but I could imagine trying to hollow this place out, do all the work on it. You'd probably have visitors galore, and you'd have to go for a fair few blood moons, I would imagine. In fact, you would have to go for a fair few blood moons, before you actually got this place finished. I mean, it's a beautiful place, but material intensive. 11,500 blocks, concrete blocks to build this place. So I tried to put a little disco ball at the top there. Yeah, very 80s. I know. Yeah, but should be ashamed of myself, I'm sure. Here we go. Here's the bar, barmaid. Because again, without using a community NPC mod, you're not going to get people in this. And even then, yeah, just I've stuck a mannequin behind there. The mannequins are ugly, they're horrible, but hey, it works. So there you go. It's the bar. Let's head out of here. Switch that light off. Again, close the doors. Okay. Again, bit of decoration out here. Again, change the ceilings as well. Mixed it up, playing with shapes. I just didn't want it to go boring. So let's switch the lights on. Let's go in. So this is, talk about unnecessary but beautiful. I mean, I quite like this. Let's put all the lights on for a minute. Close the doors. Welcome to the movies. Because had a hard day. You come back with a few survivors. Once you've cleaned up, I'm sure maybe you want to kick back. Maybe you want to feel like the old days. Maybe you just want to watch a few films on a big screen. So I tried to find something that would make that light at the top pulse. I wanted it to flicker to try and make the movie screen seem like it was alive. Anyway, I remember some time ago they had some poles with timer, not the wire timer relays, but they had some sort of timer electrical parts that would allow you to make things pulse, and that and strobe. Anyway, they must have removed those. There was no way I could think of doing it. It's beyond my means. So yeah, all the lights are on there. So here you go. I've put I've used the Tensity's couches up here to make it seem a bit more luxurious. So you can sit down up here, watch the film, whatever it may be. Obviously I've put a few posters around, the film posters that are provided in the game. Again, spawned in because can't get them otherwise. I tried to find something that would do the cinema screen. Medicine cabinet. Colours had to do up on that wall to kind of simulate it. It's as good as I could get. Utility cart, because you're always going to get that one big mouth person who just can't seem to get the popcorn in their mouth, but gets it all over the chairs and the floor. You know that person. Okay, let's do a final look. Like I said, unnecessary but beautiful. I like it. It's nice, but really needed? Is it really? The answer to that is no. Very nice though. I do like it. Had fun building it as well. There we go. So let's head out there. Nice little recessed lights. I do like them. Don't really pump out enough light, but I do like them. Let's close that off, and let's switch off that area. Okay, let's head over here. Right. Yeah, I had to put all my gasoline in the gas pump. Just felt right. Saved on boxes. So let's no, I put the power switch inside. So let's open it. Right, over here I've got my farm and hydroponics. So in here, as you can hear, let's go to the farm section first. So I've used the Tensity's glass windows for this. I do like them. Out here is that's just bulletproof glass. I mean, we've all seen that. It's vanilla. But the Tensity's glass is really nice. My only issue with it is it doesn't. It's very much centered, or just slightly off center, which makes it can make it very difficult to build with. So See out there I've put bulletproof glass on the outside, and then I've had to use plates connected to the outside of the wall to attach the bulletproof glass to, which leaves this inner block free to put the other windows on. I quite like it. It's probably not for everybody, but I like it. I've tried to make the greenhouses look kind of outside, inside. I mean, we're in a huge rock cavern. There's not a great deal you can do with it, but I've done what I can to give it an outdoors, indoors feel. So the oak raven stuff, you can see like there's lots of little stumps around in the world now that give you maybe a little bit of honey, and you can collect bees from them as well, so you can do your own hives. As you can see, these hives, give you honeycomb. With that, you can make a lot more cooking recipes. The oak raven kitchen stuff also allows you to have a mixer, a grinder, and a blender for smoothies and things. So that honey can go into. I think you can have things like honey bread and things. It's really quite nice anyway. These chickens here, now these, when you harvest these, well, it's RNG, but you can get anything from little eggs. There we go. Oh, that's what we like. Eggs, feathers, and also give you whole chickens. The whole chickens you can put out on the floor, like building blocks. Now they're not just decoration, because if you harvest them up, I don't have a proper harvesting tool, but there we go. Very nice noise. But anyway, they give you extra meat. So if you're a harvester or a huntsman, you can quite literally go out there and... Is that ready for gathering? Yeah, let's see how RNG it is. I've got eggs. Oh, no, I've got eggs on this one. And feathers in that one. So you get a mixture of eggs, feathers, and sometimes whole chickens. So it's a nice little supply. It supplements your meals. Some people wouldn't be keen on it because they like the survival aspect. Personally, I like that. It makes things a little bit easier. Hydroponics. Now, actually, this is the oak raven collection again. Hydroponics, beautiful. You can now build underground. Now, these are expensive, and for the first time, you actually have to use herbal antibiotics to make some of this stuff. I've always just found that schematic and thrown it away, because I just use normal antibiotics or honey. Seems easier. But no, now herbal antibiotics are in use. All of this stuff comes with its own bench, as does the generators and stuff. Keeps it nice and compact. So you have to create these seeds, but now, yes, you can grow any plants underground in these nice little farm plots. They work just like the normal farm plots. Like I say, they're a bit costly, but they come all in one. So what you see with the farm plot is what you get. It's really quite nice. And the beauty of this is, let's have a look. Just see this. So blueberry plant. Let's harvest it. I've got 3 in living off the land. So as you can see, it automatically replants the seed. Because as of the last update, there's only a 75% chance, I think, even with level 3 of living off the land, if you're getting your seeds back, that automatically replants the seeds. And with level 3, you'll notice I get the full yield of blueberries. So again, it makes it that bit easier. Not for everybody, but I like it. And again, it gives you the full living underground. Everything you need is down here. Does that mean you're not going to go out and kill zombies? Of course not. That's the idea of the game. Of course you're going to go out there and deal with the blood moons and that, but it does make it a little bit easier. So like I said, that's my little outdoors, indoors. Right, onwards. So let's switch on again. Out here, and yeah, I've again mixed it up with the arches. I do like the stained glass windows. I really do like the stained glass windows. Again, played with the ceilings a little bit, do something a little bit different. Tried putting beams around there as well, but there you go. Take note of that. Okay, here we go. Now obviously I did this on the last video, like I say, on Craigie's server. I had a swimming pool, and I can't help myself. I do like the swimming pool. Again, let's switch on the lights there. So yeah, I've put the lights in again. The water physics are a bit choppy, to say the least. I couldn't really fill it so that it was level, and some areas the water's 2 blocks high and some is only 1 block high. So yeah, makes it a little bit So that's just with the minimal lights on. So I'll put the larger lights on. There we go. Now that's better. Quite a bit more light there. Turn my light off. That gives it much more of a look. I mean, it's pretty much the same as I did on Craigie Baby server, just a bit bigger and a bit deeper. Because, you know, on Craigie Babies, if I dived off the diving board, I was going to smash my head on the bottom. I put a couple of, like, you know, lay down bench chairs in here. I don't know why. We're underground. It just felt right, and then now feels pretty lame. Anyway, a few posters around, decorations, kitchen. I've got the light on. It's always a bit dim in here, actually. So there we go. It's the tensities. As usual, gives me the nice kitchen cabinets that I want. 3 different colours. Love it. So that way I can actually have a proper kitchen. Oak Raven responsible. They give you some different kind of sinks. Like you can see, this is a marble sink. They also do a tin sink, and they do a slate sink. And to be honest with you, all 3 cost the same, but it allows you to get running water. Just aim your water jars at there, and yeah, it gives you murky water. Like I said, the Oak Raven. There we go. Blender. I think I actually put over here. Yeah, there's the mixer, and there's the meat grinder. It's for different recipes. Adds a few nice things in the game. Said the mixer there. There you go, acorn dough. Usual beverage cooler for putting all my stuff in. As usual, you know, washing up, dryer, washing machine and dryer there. I mean, it's just little decorations that just kind of made it. I just put them in. Again, it just felt right. The tensities adds the kitchen appliances, so coffee machine, microwave, you know, they're just decoration, basically. Poster at the back. Yeah, it's a kitchen. Again, you know, changed up the ceiling a bit. Stained glass, because I like it. But something different with the ceiling. I'll switch this light off, and go. Right, and then through to the dining area, I suppose. I've got a couple of little low lights at the back here, just to give it a kind of a soft glow, really, you know, to try and make the atmosphere. Of course, I've got some main lights. Let's put those on. There we go, main lights on. Now, yeah, I'm gonna, yeah, like, for some reason, the tensities, I mean, like sushi, you know, it's the only dinner you get to out on a table is sushi. I'm not a big fan of sushi, but, I mean, it looks good out on the table. The rest of it, you know, decorated. You know, I've put pictures around the wall. Again, these pictures here are from the Zentensities Unnecessary But Beautiful mod, same as those two. The palm plots, palm plants there. Can't speak properly. I've used some lattice around there. Again, mixed up the shapes and stuff to make it a bit different. Again, playing around with the various Alpha 20 shapes to just make it look a little bit more unusual, really. Right, let's come out again around the pool. Ever since I saw the Dishong Tower diving board, I've got to have one. It's no good. Oh, I put a little gym area down here as well. You know, treadmill, weight bench, exercise bike. Like I said, you can see from here, it's looking choppy at best. Some blocks double, some blocks single. It's a shame. Water physics could be a lot better. Different blocks I walk through. There we go. Double. No. No. Single. Double. Oh. Shame about the water physics. Anyway, over here. Switch this light on. So, here we go into the lounge area. So, the idea of having a little bit of a sunken lounge up here. You know, picture on the wall. Decide if you want to sit in a hard chair. You know, playing on the laptop, working on the laptop, whatever. Your next zombie base. You know, you're working out on, then you can sit up here, still listen, watch the TV, whatever. But it gives you a nice sort of sturdy area to sit in. Of course, you might just want to go the full relaxation, in which case you just come down here, double fireplaces, nice, warm, cosy. That's why I went for the sort of red burgundy colours here. You know, you can just sit down. Coffee table, so you can put your coffee out on there. You know, put your snacks out on there. Yeah, just a nice area generally. Again, you know, messed about with the ceiling, shapes. Again, just to mix it up. I'm quite pleased with the way it turned out. Again, a bit luxurious, but that was the idea. I really wanted to see how far I could go. Gives me an idea of the shape and size of the room. I'm not sure whether I'll ever create it again, but again, it was fun. Definitely fun creating this. Book sale at Crackerbook. Yeah, I don't think we'll be buying our books. There's never a cashier on. Right, here's the bedroom. So I put the bed up on the raised area here. A couple of shelves, decoration, nightstands. Often stick my weapons in. Don't know who with the teddy bear there. Nothing to do with me. I deny everything. Okay, nice fireplace as usual, right at the end of the bed. Look, you can actually, you know, just lay on your bed here, and when the robot gets out of the way, you can actually, you know, watch some TV, play some games, keep warm by the fire. Yeah, nice and snug, away from all the mayhem at the top. Yeah, mirrors, don't judge. And down here, oh yeah, a few more posters around for decoration. I think I'm a vampire. Like I don't seem to be able to see myself in these mirrors. I bet that would really seriously, you can't see the bed either. That would seriously mess with your FPS probably. Anyway, walk-in wardrobe, somewhere to hang your clothes, somewhere to put your shoes, and of course mine are still on the floor. Typical. And yeah, some shelves, nightstands, shelves, more. I didn't forget to paint those. That's the back of the fireplaces. They can't be painted. And there we go. PC, desk. Yeah, all that. Just some more clothes on the floor just to make it feel like, you know, you come in from a covered in zombie brains and blood. You imagine you're just going to throw your clothes on the floor. You know, you want to get clean. So, bathroom, ensuite as always. So in here, it's the sensities. You know, nice working sink there. Well, it's not working. It's very pretty. It doesn't give you water, unlike the Oak Raven ones, but it looks good. Bathroom cabinets, clean towels, nice big bath. There we go. Toilet. This room's bigger than it needed to be. And again, with the ceiling, I, you know, I played about with this. You can see it's the black granite ceiling, and yeah, I put stained glass windows again behind those. I often find the stained glass is good when you're underground because it just hides the fact that you are just in a huge rock cavern, well, to a certain degree. Okay, right, let's open this door. I actually got this working for a change. Let's close the door. Where's the... There we go. Again, intensities working showers. Just, it's a nice touch. Unnecessary, but, you know, it's a nice touch. I appreciate it. And that's the bathroom. So yeah, that's pretty much the base. That's it. I had a lot of fun, and it took a lot of time to build this. But it's what I wanted to test. It's what I wanted to see. And this whole thing, 11,500 concrete blocks. So much time, even with, you know, even with the best tools to hollow out, to mine. I mean, and the amount of materials, the level. I mean, this is beautiful. This is definitely what I would call a luxurious dream base. Would I build it in actual gameplay? Doubtful, to be honest. Like I say, the level of materials, the amount you'd have to grind to get this, I mean, it would be ridiculous. Practicality, I'm pretty sure you could defend it. It would definitely be useful, but I'm just, yeah. It is beautiful, it is lovely, but the amount of time, the amount of effort, the amount of materials just makes it largely, in my mind, unusable. So it's been nice building it, really enjoyed it, and I've really enjoyed seeing it with all the luxury. But if I was, in playing a proper game, I'd be a lot more practical than this. I would still definitely have the underground base. I love my underground bases, but it would not necessarily be like this. It would be a lot more plain. There'd still be a level of decorations around, but nowhere near to this level. Nowhere near this big either. Quite often, I think I'd keep the vehicles in boxes. I'd probably have one parking space or something, and that, to be honest, would be about it. So that's it. That's another base I can commit to memory. I really, really do like the look of this. But that means now that I've videoed it, I can just, get rid of it, start a new game, and actually, yeah, actually do something different, or maybe move on to another building project. Who knows? But at least that is that committed to memory.